Agents of Damned is a podcast intended for adults, featuring mature content that includes, but is not limited to, cursing, swearing, vulgar language and themes, verbal depictions of sexual themes and ideas, and potentially triggering depictions of depression, alcoholism, horror, and emotional and verbal abuse. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Agents of Damned, Age of Despair. I am your sometimes benevolent, often malevolent Dungeon Master, Jordan Hoshi Roman, and for once I'm actually not joined by my fellow players, though rest assured they will be here later on in the episode. Due to unforeseen things that definitely couldn't have been avoided through more careful planning, this is actually a continuation of the last episode, which, when combined with this one, ran a little longer than we wanted for a singular episode. So, with that, I will give a brief recap on what happened last time before we dive right back into the action. Last time, the battle between the agents and Vincent had begun. Despite the various points and insults used against him, Vincent refused to back down. Realizing that there was no convincing him otherwise, the agents summoned Team Outcasts, Erwin, and Raiann to take down the fallen hero. As the battle raged on, strange things began to occur as it seemed that Bashaba's magic was leaking into the material plane. However, the forces of Damned were able to power through and create an opportunity for Bookworm to cast the Dream spell. As the agents, Raiann, and Bookworm all dove into the mind of Vincent, and by extension, Oudart, the time for the true battle had finally begun. And thus, we resume our tale.
As the world around you begins to regain color and focus, you guys find yourselves somewhere else entirely. It's somewhere that you've been before, but it doesn't look the same as how you remember it. You're back in the maze, the Thieves Guild storeroom, all the way back to the first time you guys went out on mission. But it's not quite right in more ways than one. The first thing that you all notice is this sort of weird perspective on everything around you. Certain things just look slightly out of place. Like when you try and remember details in a dream. They don't seem weird at first, but when you remember them, you remember things like limbs being longer than they were supposed to, people being abnormally tall or short, just things like that, but now you're consciously aware of them.
Like AI art.
Like AI art. The other thing that strikes you as strange is that you guys can see yourselves. But not quite like you guys normally look. You look different. Arlo, rather than being in your usual armor and cowboy apparel, you look like you just came off the set of like Indiana Jones.
Oh, I for sure have an ascot.
You absolutely have an ascot. It also looks like you have a scar over one of your eyes, which you definitely don't in real life.
Bitchin'.
Saith, you see yourself, and you're dressed almost more like a ninja. Like, full black coverings, like, you could really only see the eye slits, but there's also, like, a stitching of a smile over it that, again, seems to go, like, almost a little bit too long, and you're just decked out in all sorts of different weapons, like a katana, a giant, oversized ninja star, there's at least 3 chains dangling from you somewhere. And Wintera, you're literally a bear. But damn, if you ain't one of the biggest, most terrifying, most battle-hardened looking bears you've ever seen in your life.
Mordieu.
I was actually thinking the same thing, the bear from Raiann.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, who can argue?
Wintera's impressed with herself.
Also, can I ask a question?
While I'm in the middle of describing things? Yeah, fuck it, why not? What am I doing here?
Does Sace ninja outfit, like, unreasonably show off her butt?
Actually, no.
Oh, okay, this isn't like Oudart's doing.
Is Erwin also a bear?
No. It's just, I mean, let me be clear. What you just saw is not related to you guys being there. All of you are still there as yourselves.
Oh, we're seeing, like, doppelgangers of ourselves?
Sort of.
Hmm.
Like, Bookworm's still there, Raiann's still there, you guys are there as yourselves, and you don't look like these. These are just, like, other versions of you that are there.
Okay.
Can we talk to them?
You can try.
Hey, what's with the whole, borrowing my look thing?
He doesn't say anything.
What are the other versions of us doing?
They are currently crouched behind some giant boxes, and other Arlo is like, it looks like he's like keeping watch, while other Saith is like taking one of her swords and sharpening it with what looks like just another sword.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Pretty par for the course.
Wintera is just like eating a fish.
That sounds like Wintera. I'm just gonna keep the running joke of like whenever the bear does something bear-like, it's like there's some shit Wintera be doing.
Wintera's like, that's about right. But this is still vaguely like reminiscent of when we were in the Thieves Guild maze the first time.
Yeah, you guys can tell what it is. It's not that dissimilar. It's just more vague and exaggerated in certain ways. You can even see, like, the place where you guys were trying to go, the main storeroom where you guys ultimately confronted Elima. It's within sight of them. But that's the other thing that's different. You remember that there was some statues that you guys saw that you figured, because they were infused with transmutation magic, were best avoided. They're currently walking around.
Oh, yikes. Okay.
It sort of dawns on you guys, like, you know that's not how this went. You guys know you avoided those statues. And so you kind of then think back to the keys that you guys used to unlock the barrier around Raiann's office. And you think this might be a similar situation where something's wrong, and that's sort of what's serving as, like, preventing you from moving forward. Because you guys don't see Oudart anywhere. You don't see Vincent anywhere. You got nothing on them, and you don't see really anywhere else to go.
We don't see Oudart?
No.
No Dart?
Wintera looks at Arlo and Saith and sort of quietly is like, what did we do differently the first mission that they seem to have not done? There's the keys, but was there something else?
I mean, the giant walking monoliths are new. I figure that might have something to do with it.
Well, sure. That's because they walked past them and didn't do the bookshelf key thing or whatever it was. Probably.
Bookworm looks over and is like, it looks like they could get in. I don't see a gate over there, and I think you mentioned last time there was something like that.
But if they go in and it's different, will that mess things up for them? Or us?
I'm just guessing. I don't know. Raiann looks at you all like, I think in this instance, it might help if you brought us up to speed on what all has been going on.
Oh, before we pulled you in, right. So in the base there was a bunch of weird stuff that was slightly off, that's not quite right, and we had 3 things that we brought to the door that had an arcane barrier, and it unlocked it when we brought the 3 wrong things to the barrier.
What were the wrong things?
The Boner Lord.
I beg your pardon?
There's no other way to explain it, just please. It was a person named the Boner Lord.
Magazine.
A sexy magazine of a goblin.
Well, I mean, that's subjective if you're going to call it sexy, but it was pornographic in nature.
All right.
And the wrong mug, your second favorite mug, but they called it your favorite mug.
But telling me that someone misunderstood that my favorite mug is world's most efficient boss, and not the runner-up, which, albeit, is one I dearly love, and if anything happened to it, I'd be very upset. Is that just hang in there, Wyvern?
Yes.
Yeah, that exact one.
It's like they don't even know me.
Well, we think it was done intentionally as, like, keys to, like, unlock the barrier.
And so we need to find 3 things that are different here.
We don't know that it has to be 3 things.
I do wonder if it's because this is grander in scale. It might be more the situation itself that is wrong and needs to be rectified. You said that those monoliths didn't come to life before, yes?
Right, we avoided them.
So we've got to kill him.
Arlo.
He might actually be onto something.
Haha.
If the issue is their presence, which was absent before, it might be as simple as clearing them out. It's certainly worth a try, if nothing else. We're not going to get anything accomplished here.
Yeah, okay. That's
I
true.
would like to
I
say
mean,
that I
for
was
certain.
fully joking.
I know.
So when Tara's, like, looking at this, she's like, I mean, I guess I was an evil bear at one point, so maybe the bear is close, but those 2 never looked like that.
Yes, focus. We're not talking about them.
Right.
So we seems like gotta find a way to get rid of those stony boys, those stony baloney boys.
Saith takes out her crossbow.
Barden softly pressing the crossbow back down. Hey, hold on.
Let me.
Yeah, Barden takes out his crossbow. Saith smiles and is like,
Together.
Well, are we still in initiative order at this point?
No, this stuff. You guys just doing fucking
What we're
whatever.
gonna do?
This is free time.
Puzzle.
Yeah, y'all are in puzzle mode right now.
We gotta solve the puzzle.
But we've been talking at, like, a normal volume and nothing's, like, noticed us, right?
No.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have Bug go scout ahead and see if there's anything else that stands out as being weird. Like, a Bug can, like, poke her head into the area that's open.
We can also send Pudding or one of the Pudlins because they can fit through spaces as small as an inch.
Well, and one of the other things is I can see through Bug's eyes.
Yeah.
I just can't, I can't see while I'm doing that.
Hey, wait a minute. Can she see through her Pudlin's eyes?
No.
So I think I'm gonna send, because we also determined that on top of the statues, there's the open door, right?
Yes.
That leads into what was like the gold room or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that door's currently open.
It looks like it is opened right now, yeah. Or at least,
Okay.
like, cracked open.
Yeah,
Not,
well,
like, fully, but...
if shit's already fucked, I guess we can just. Are you guys, like, opposed if I just send Bug to go investigate what's in the room?
I mean, but Bug could get hurt, and look at him.
Her.
Look at her. Look at her little face.
Bug looks at you deeply offended that you just misgendered her.
No, I didn't misgender Bug because we're gonna cut that out.
Bug is fully capable of taking care of herself, Arlo.
Barf.
She's a strong, independent pupper.
Barf, barf.
All right, Bug. I'm sorry that I misjudged you.
Barf.
Bug, do you want an extra 10 HP or are you good?
Barf.
Okay.
Alright, no one's opposed. I'm gonna do it.
Alright, so you send Bug in. Bug trots in very happily, but like also looking like super serious. And so goes on in, and the moment Bug is fully in the room and out of sight, you feel a bump against the back of your legs. Barf!
When Tara is seeing through Bug,
You
into the
literally
back
see
of
the
her
back
legs.
of your own legs. Literally, like before you see anything in the room. The room is pitch black, and then suddenly just legs.
when Tara comes back to her own body, that didn't work. And she points to Bug behind her.
What? How? My goodness. Bug can teleport?
Nope.
Oh. What happened then?
Bug walked into the room, things were black, and Bug is back here.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out for sure.
Are you gonna shoot the statues?
Barton's like, how did you do that? They don't cock. That's amazing.
Oh, I'll show you how to cock, baby.
Oh.
Sorry.
Bookworm looks so embarrassed.
Explicit rating.
Anyway, roll to hit.
She got a 10.
She literally just hits.
Okay, great. And I'm around my companions. Does that mean that I get a extra 3 dice?
What?
Sneak attack.
Oh! Yeah, sure.
Tico, tico.
17. Altogether?
You, like, hit this thing, like, dead center in the chest. It doesn't, like, go, like, super deep into it. But then you notice, like, a crack begins to, like, form all around it, and then it just crumples to dust.
Cool. Second shot.
Let someone else go to. You technically only have one attack on each turn.
I get 2 shots with
You
my...
have crossbow expert, that's right.
Yeah,
I
you have
forgot
2
about
shots on
that.
me.
Yeah.
Yep, nope, silly me, I forgot. I was thinking your class abilities and not your feats. That is my bad.
No, you're fine. You don't have my shit in front of you. 21.
Also hits, much stronger this time.
14.
Yeah, it's also crumples to dust as you hit it. There are 2 left.
Perfect. Spectre runs in and takes a... How many more are there?
There are 2 more.
2 more? Okay, so...
There were only 4 to start.
Spectre's gonna dive in there. She's bored.
Spectre's bored.
She's bored of all this end of the world crap.
I mean, she's a simple bird horse. She's just like, I just want to run and caw at shit.
Yeah, so she's gonna run in and
Caw
attack
at
one of the
shit.
statues. Oh.
I want to run. I want shiny
Does she
things.
not?
I want to say,
She did not. She tried to, and then she tripped over her own wings.
Oh,
and,
Spectre.
Is now currently sitting on the ground, embarrassed.
How
and
bad was it?
It's a natural 1.
Ooh.
She's not used to running. She's more used to flying.
Yeah, so she tripped over her own wing and ended up on the ground and is now kind of sulking to herself a little bit. And Saith is just kind of like, it's okay, baby, it's all right. I guess Barton, we'll take a shot.
Yeah, go for it.
You know what, B? I'll give you the good. It hasn't historically rolled well for me, but
Maybe it will for Barton.
Maybe it will for Barton. Maybe this was Barton's dice all along.
Let's see.
Armored blood dice. Blood dice, armored blood dice.
Nope.
No. No.
How
he
bad?
also rolled a 1.
No.
He shot himself in the foot.
Don't worry, I got this. He shoots the bolt. It, like, completely misses, and you notice it, like, hits other Saith, but other Saith also looks, like, completely undeterred by this. Like, doesn't even, like, she physically reacts, but, like, doesn't, like, acknowledge it and just keeps on sharpening the sword, which has inexplicably gotten larger from sharpening.
what the actual fuck?
It's like the guards in Skyrim. What was that?
Must have been my imagination.
Except not even
Must
that.
have run off.
Yep.
Wintera, if those guys are done shooting things and trying to attack them, we'll go ahead and try to go take the 2 scimitar attacks at the remaining 2.
Uh-huh.
On one guy, 21.
Hits.
Okay. And 28.
Both hit.
Okay, cool.
I'm guessing their AC was somewhere around 11, 12.
Around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just statues that I gave you guys on the literal first mission. They're not that strong.
Wow, the damage
No,
is exactly this. Oh, wait, I have to add the acid damage this time. That's
I
right.
imagine it's like going back to one of the earlier lands when you're playing Pokemon and you're like level 100, but you go back to the original wilds to all the level 4 Pokemon.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. That's why you one-shot so many of these things.
The first one is 11 damage.
Destroyed.
Okay, and then the second one is 13.
Also destroyed.
She's just like, all right, they're gone.
You notice that other Arlo is looking out like, hey guys, I can't help but notice that it looks like the things are gone. I think we're clear to go. Other Saith just nods approvingly with a crossbow bolt still sticking out of her shoulder, bleeding profusely. And then other Wintera just like grabs the fish that she has been eating, picks it up, and just they all start like walking over. Other Arlo looks like he's like really trying hard to like sneak around when there's literally nothing, and Saith just vanishes.
Sounds about right.
And then they walk through the door, and a bright light envelops the room. As the light fades, you guys find yourself in another familiar setting. Also, a place that is dark and underground. And also not a terribly fond memory of yours. You guys are back in the Yuan-Ti Temple. Once again, you see yourselves pinned down with Second Chance, and on one side, you seem to be, like, towards where you guys recognize the exit is, you see a group of Brood Guard blocking the entrance, and on the only other way you could leave the room, that you know goes deeper into the temple, is Ash. But again, y'all look kind of different. The Brood Guard, you notice, appear to be, like, drooling a lot more, have, like, very exaggerated, goofy-looking features. Ash looks, for lack of better terms, anime as fuck. Like, a lot of, like, hard hatch shading and just, like, very, like, it looks, like, intentionally disproportionate to make them look stronger, but also it's, like, kind of a little bit off. And then with you guys, you see that with Second Chance, Seven is now the one in the ninja suit. Forngol also has, like, accented goofy features like the Brood Guard, but also is just, like, covered in mushrooms.
Oh my god.
And Raiann just looks like Silver Dragonborn in just, like, the most default-looking armor you've ever seen.
That's a
Default
solid
skin.
burn.
Yeah, it looks very, like, starter. Like, can't really remember much, so, like, we'll just go default.
Like, here's
guys-
your starter armor. Great, I'll use that forever. No, you can have other stuff. No, just this one.
You guys also do look slightly different than before. Wintera, you're no longer just a literal bear.
Aw.
You actually look like a little bit smaller than your average self, and you have this giant, like, heart-shaped locket on with a picture of Bookworm in it, and you just look kind of like chibi-ish.
Wintera, seeing this, goes bright red. She's like, I don't like this version anymore. I mean, I do, but...
Bookworm is embarrassed next to you. It's like she's looking like it's very cute and she loves it, but also it's just like she sees the locket of herself, which you can also see on the locket, like the picture of her is like very overly done, looks like supermodel version of Bookworm.
The only thing about that that's right is the locket.
Arlo, you look a lot more like cowboy-esque, including the fact that you are currently riding on a horse that has, like... It's a horse, but it also just has Jockbird's head. But you are, like, still sneaking on it.
Jock horse.
Fair enough.
And Saith, you look maybe the most like yourself. Except, of course, for certain accented features. Looks like this one has a nat 21 booty.
Oh my.
Oh
And
my
you
god,
are-
Oudart did make these.
And you are fully wearing, like, booty shorts.
Oh.
God damn it, Oudart.
Okay, this is what I expected if Oudart had made, like, personas of us.
Well, if I'm being completely honest, I think the other ones were too. He didn't know you as well back then. That may have just been his perception of you at the time. These might be memories as he remembers you telling him things.
I was scary lady. You were...
Oh
Scaly
my
guy.
god, I'm just gonna get more cowboy. I barely talked to Oudart.
When Tara turns bright red, she's like, wait, if Oudart already thought that I was this in love with Bookworm, what's gonna happen for the rest of these?
Oh yeah, we figured it out, like, almost like a year before you did. Like, it was
What?
a while.
Yeah,
You guys hear
early on.
you guys hear Bookworm say, "Wait, for that long?"
Tara goes redder than she was a
Yeah,
second
both
ago.
of you.
Oh my. She is also actually, like, talking. It's not the wind this time.
Whoa, wait.
Wait, what?
Whoa!
You're in a dream.
Oh.
Oh yeah, or in the
Yeah,
dream
she can just
state.
do that now.
Oh, I thought you meant like it was different from the first one.
No. It's the same as what
Okay.
you remember, but, like, as for everyone else, like, this is probably the first time you've ever seen, like, words come out of Bookworm's mouth.
Yeah, in that case, Wintera is not shocked by that at all.
You know, Wintera would know about this.
Yeah, we're shocked.
Yeah, we're shocked. Arlo, like, just now noticed and is like, man, that is surreal.
Hey, wait a minute. What the hey, wait a minute. Wait. Hey, all right.
Wow, I've never seen anyone pick that up that quickly. That's impressive.
Yeah, that was quick. Look at me.
You might want to sit a little bit closer to the mic if you're going to talk like that, though.
Oh wait, this is a dream world? Wait, hold on one sec.
Oh,
hold
no.
on. And Arlo has, like, a cool, like, fucking dragon tail.
I thought for certain you were going to say you don't see anything different.
I mean, we already rolled for Arlo. I think he's, like, fine.
So
I think he's doing just fine.
You can always want more.
Wintera, in her embarrassment, immediately focuses on the scene, and she's like, "Okay, so wait, what's different about this aside from how we look,
Other than ooh.
other than the ooh?"
Bookworm.
I think we gotta beat up Ash. I don't remember him being, like, directly in our way.
No, he was. You were also technically riding on my back and not Jockbird's back.
Tomato, potato.
I will also point out the way I described it, it is the brood guard that are blocking your exit, not Ash.
Yeah, that should be.
Oh, we gotta get the
switched.
brood
They were
guards out of the
chasing-
way.
Yeah, they were chasing us. He was in our way.
There are a lot of them this time.
He also was a dragon.
Oh no, he's a dragon right now.
Oh, I thought you said he wasn't. Okay.
No, he is.
You say it looked
but the
anime
bird
as
guard
fuck.
were really dumb, weren't they?
Dragon can look anime.
I don't know why. I just pictured him as like anime, like flipped hair, like everyone's profile picture when they were in middle school.
No, you know what it is? I'm gonna retract what I said. He is in human form, but dragon form is behind him like it's a stand.
Oh my god. You know what? I was thinking of him like Dragon Ball Z, like Vegeta.
Yeah, I was imagining something more Trunks-ish, but still.
Yeah, his hair is, like, infinitely spikier than it normally is, which is saying a lot because normally his hair is, like, Sephiroth-esque, like, just hanging back.
Sephiroth.
Okay, so we take out the brood guard.
There's a lot. I feel like that might take a minute.
They're really dumb. Don't you think we could just use, like, thaumaturgy?
Oh, yeah, that's what you did basically the first time. Like you convinced them about what was it, food in the kitchen or something?
Oh wait, I've got an idea. I cast prestidigitation to make a giant floating kibble bag that says snake food.
They all immediately, like, start moving towards it. You know, I guess Forngol does too.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! The one from the memory in the dream, right? Not the real Forngul.
He's not with you.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, other Forngul starts going over there.
I keep moving the kibble bag, but like I catch like Forgo by the nape of the neck, like no, not for you.
He actually does, like, he keeps on walking, like he's not moving, but like he doesn't seem to acknowledge that you're there.
Ah, all right then.
So we can interact with this in any way, and they won't notice us. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
I think
Neat.
that's like what happened last time, like
Yeah.
when Barden shot Saith.
Oh, then I'm gonna do this real quick. I lean over to Cowboy Arlo, take his ascot, and like, I think this will look good on me.
Probably not, but feel free to do what you want.
Hey, I look fucking fantastic in an ascot.
All right.
Fucking jealous. Jessica
No.
got a damn ascot.
Not even a little bit.
She would look terrible in an ascot. That's why.
What?
What?
And as this is going on, you guys see that the other versions of you go over. Default Raiann comes over and grabs other Forngul and like moves him along. And you hear her say like, "This way, please. This is the normal route."
Oh my god.
And he's known Raylan for years.
My God.
That's what makes it extra funny. They're like, oh, he didn't know you very well back then. Like, okay. And this version of Raylan is like, he has known Raylan for a long ass time.
Yep.
Definitely longer than he's known you guys.
Yep.
He's known Raylan for like a minute, and all he's discerning is like, I am the default template.
I don't know, Dragonborn? Something like that? Fucking wears armor? I don't remember anything past that.
I think fruit juice is too flavorful. I enjoy a nice warm cup of water.
Guys.
You see she pulls out a glass of
Oh
water
my
and just
God.
says, hydration is important, and then just drinks it. And so they make their way in. You notice that other Arlo stops and it's like, it's time for me to do something stupid, but cool, and turns to fight Ash, and then everything fades to white.
Hey. I want that pause in there.
Done.
It's like,
I do,
hey,
need,
wait a minute.
I do need you to leave this instruction in so I remember. Because
Hey,
otherwise
leave that
I
in.
will reduce it.
Yeah,
I know
leave that
myself.
in. This is over. It's like, hey, wait a minute. Just like after. I'm gonna try to get it clean. Hey, wait.
So as the light fades, you guys once again find yourselves in another space. Dark. In a cave. It only now occurs to you guys how frequently you come across this particular aesthetic. It seems remarkably common.
There's an awful lot of dungeons, I feel like.
And we're constantly dealing with dragons.
I mean, for a while we just had the one, but yeah.
It is
Why don't you
curious.
continue the plot of the?
But
The room that you all find yourselves in is the inside of the Untheron ruins, where you guys first learned of Vincent, where you guys ended up meeting your lifelong, questionably intelligent at the time friend, Sniffs.
Aww.
I was gonna say like at this like when you said like where you guys first learned of Vincent, I was gonna be like, I think the important thing that happened is that we met our buddy Sniffs.
Oh no, I was getting to that, don't worry. And as it were, he's there. Along with Emor, who is, like, roided the fuck out. Like, before he looked, like, unnaturally strong, this looks unnaturally and uncomfortably strong. Like, he shouldn't be able to move. And you see that Sniffs, true to how you guys saw the less intelligent people in the previous instance, this Sniffs looks like a belligerent idiot one eye is like 3 times the size of the other one. His tongue is like 6 feet long and just like stretches out of his mouth constantly. And he like is incapable of blinking both eyes at the same time.
Oh my god, sweet boy.
Is he like fully wall-eyed, just like this opposite directions?
Like those
fully.
lizard cartoon caricatures.
Uh-huh. And he just keeps on saying, jerky. And that's all he says.
Little boy.
I love him.
And you notice that you guys are hiding over by the entrance. Who wants to hear what you look like now?
Oh,
Yep,
dear Lord.
Go for it.
Do it. Just rip off the Band-Aid.
Oh, okay. Safe.
Yeah.
You look like basically like the tiefling version of like Marilyn Monroe. But you are effectively wearing a mosaic sensor.
So I'm just basically like standing there.
Butt ass
and
naked, yes,
Yeah.
but you are censored because
I've got like the Sims sensor bar.
yes.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. You do not in any way seem bothered by this. Well, other you doesn't. You can be as disturbed as you feel.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm going. He's a teenage boy. He's a teenage boy.
He
Arlo
also has tiefling pornos. Like, why is this surprising to you?
Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, God.
Arlo is incapacitated by his laughter. Arlo is on the floor.
I'm not gonna be sick at all.
Winterra.
Oh god.
I love how much you guys are anticipating how dumb this is. Oh my god. So at this point, the way that you look, it's not the little chibi ooh thing anymore. So at the very least, you are like closer to what you normally look like.
Oh, thank god.
That being said,
Yep.
you do just like fully have a bare head, and the rest of you is like just covered, and I mean covered, in bookworm tattoos.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You don't actually have any of those, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. I love you and all, but that'd
That's a
be
lot.
Yeah, that'd be a step too far for me.
That's kind of creepy.
I do appreciate that he'd included abs. And you notice that, like, you do have, like, the most devastating abs you've ever seen in your life.
I mean, those are
My
kind of close
God,
to
you
the ones that I
grind
have
meat
now,
on
I
this.
guess. Wait.
They're pretty similar, yeah. She says, trying not to be super obvious about looking at you.
I'm just imagining like behind Safe, her tail is flexing like a bodyguard.
What?
Because she's got like this super strong tail.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I like that.
And so like I just imagine it
Oh,
going like,
No, your tail is literally just like a muscular arm with a fist.
yes, exactly. And it's just like behind her, and anytime somebody comes too close, it's like waggling its finger or like comes up into a fist and is like, don't you dare.
Why I order
Yes.
to the moon.
And Arlo.
All right, let's see how yee I get. Do I have a mullet now? Is that what happens?
Oh boy. Yes and no.
Hey guys, quick interruption here. So, fun fact for everyone, Drew, in both the after show later as well as outside of recording, believes I didn't go far enough in insulting Arlo in this particular instance, and called me out for it. So, here I am, rising to the challenge, proving that, once again, if you talk shit, I come after you like a bloody vengeance. So, in addition to what I have already said about Arlo, I would like you to also imagine that he has a long, filthy, greasy mullet. It looks just oily as all hell, like he very clearly hasn't washed it. There's bits of dirt and potentially even bugs resting in his horrid golden locks, mangled together from very clear lack of attention. He very clearly does not wash this hair. But why would he? He's never had hair before, so he doesn't know what he's doing. And I want you to imagine that throughout everything else as this scene unfolds. This is important, apparently. Now back to the episode. You look over and you think it's you, but no, wait. It couldn't be. Country music star Ronnie Flash?
Fuck you.
Sitting there picking at his sixth string? My god, it is. But it also looks kind of like you in a weird way.
Fuck you. Because I kept making that fucking joke and forgetting I had made it. God damn it.
Welcome to this podcast and how I do.
Yep.
God damn it. That's somehow worse than anything I could have called. It's a direct call out.
I thought that's what they all were, but okay. So Raiann, looking at this menagerie of fucks, it's like, alright, I'm gonna move past all that. What happened here last time?
I mean, I can't quite remember, but I think I look real good in all black.
Decide on your fashion choices after we've saved the world, please.
Right. We're doing that.
Yes!
I think this was after we had come out and decided to start fighting him in the cave, or encountered him in the cave.
This
like
is
the first time.
This is when you guys were trying to still save the Friday Night Fun Pals.
We snuck past these guys, didn't we?
Yeah, we snuck past them the first time.
How?
There's like an upper area, I think, or like we went around somehow.
You guys look, and it looks like Oudart didn't film the details super well here, and there's no visible walls.
Ah.
I have another idea.
I am.
Cast prestidigitation. I make a bag of kibble that sits jerky.
Sniff starts walking towards it.
I make it like wave around Emor's head.
Emor does not acknowledge it.
I changed the label to say filled with protein.
Oh boy.
At last, my brand! He starts walking towards it.
I make it float away.
What, like over the cliff?
Yes.
You throw it over the cliff, and Sniffs jumps after it, but Emor is just like, damn, and just walks back over to where he was.
Damn it.
And then Sniffs falls from the ceiling and just lands right next to him. Well, I mean, that almost kind of did something.
Ooh. Alright, that was my idea. What's this next?
So where were we in this again at the moment?
You guys are like at the entrance. Effectively what you guys see is there is like a single like stone pathway leading to Emor on his like throne, and behind him is just this giant door that says dungeon here over the top. But unlike last time where there were like walls along the side with archers mounted on it, you don't see that because apparently Oudart just didn't fill in those details.
Okay. How are we supposed to shape the landscape to be what we need it to? Can we just imagine it since it's like dream world? Like, I think we can do that, right?
You can do it in your own dreams, but when you're in someone else's, changes are kind of only limited to yourself, and they don't always necessarily mean anything.
Hey, wait a minute. This is where we met Nelg, right?
No.
That's where we met Sniffs.
Yes.
And this was also before we were friends with Sniffs. This was when we first came into this area. We just needed to get to the back before we found the Friday Night Fun Pals.
Remember, he did a sneak attack, jumped down, missed horribly. You and Arlo lightly tortured him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. I just hailed him.
Lightly tortured.
So how do we get them from where they are at the front to the back without being noticed? I mean, we could maybe just get the other two to look in the wrong direction while they walk forward?
I mean, they don't seem terribly intelligent.
Yeah, we could probably just use thaumaturgy.
To...
Call them over to, like, one end of the room. Like, throw the voice so that they look somewhere else so we can sneak by.
Oh, wait, I have another idea. Okay, I'm gonna use prestidigitation again.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So I use prestidigitation and make a really, really big sign on, like, one of the walls that are facing opposite, like, where, like, our doppelgangers are. And it says, if you are the strongest, stare at this for 1 hour.
No.
Oh, okay, well, by that logic, it would be behind Emor.
No, I mean, like, to distract him.
Yes, I know. By what you have described... Wait, hold on. For it to be opposite the wall where the other U's are. Correct? That's what you said?
Yeah.
That would be behind Emor.
Okay, someone do something to make him look at the side. I throw a rock that makes a sound near the side.
He does not react to that.
Man.
I don't know if I have anything that can help here, guys.
You guys can't make a sound. Don't make him look at the side.
I mean, I could infect him with fleas, and that would maybe distract him.
I mean, that actually probably might work.
I can try. I can try infesting him with fleas.
Infest him with fleas, then.
I do that.
Okay, how does that work?
Target must pass a Constitution save or take poison damage, move 5 feet in a random direction.
That's a 16.
That does not pass when Terra's spell save.
Okay.
Make him move 5 feet into the ground.
That's not...
He
Bro.
he just literally just sinks down. No, I'm pretty sure it's cardinal directions.
I know, just being a dick.
I know, it is very funny though. He floats 5 feet up because of
He
bugs.
levitates because of bugs.
Now, he gets bugs all over him, and he's like, no, not my perfect muscular physique. Too strong. Can't itch body. No. And so he turns and trips over Sniffs and, like, just lands face first. And you just hear other Arlo say, it's time to go. And
Is that your fucking Ronnie Flash impression?
no, that's my best country singer impression. I don't sing and I don't do country, so it was doomed to fail from the start.
We gotta get you to listen to some Johnny Cash.
It's also a dream version of you. Who cares? And so the three of you make your way over as Emor struggles to stand up because he can barely move his overly muscular limbs, and Sniffs is too stupid to do anything. God, I love when people overcomplicate the most simple things.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
did a very simple plan. It was just the same thing I did last time.
And now, a quick word from our sponsors.
Yeah, and so I was just, I was talking about the thing, with the...
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. No,
Drew, oh my God.
Drew? Are you okay? Drew? You good?
Oh God, no!
Oh no, they got him!
He turned into the dice gremlin.
It is I, the Dice Goblin.
Gremlin.
Goblin. I wrote the commercial. It's the fucking Dice Goblin. Katie.
Oh no, not the Dice Goblin. Dice Goblin, why are you here?
I am here for I am the dark passenger within you all that you cannot sate.
He's right. I feel the need to buy dice now, but wherever will I do that?
You'll never be able to get enough high-quality dice at a low price to satiate me. There's no such place to get such things.
That's not true.
What?
You could go to www.adventuredice.ca and put in the code AGENTS at your time of purchase. You'll get 10% off.
Wow, do they have, like, a wide variety of things to choose from? Like, regular dice, small dice, big dice, wooden dice, metal dice, sharp-edged dice, and,
Even D6 and D10 sets.
Wait, they have D6s and D10 sets? Shit!
Exactly, and you can get almost every single set with the exception of the Andrea's Adventures Charity set.
that's still over 300 dice to choose from!
So many dice! Your dice goblin will surely be satisfied.
Now, with all of these dice available, the Dark Passenger has been sated and I am vanquished. No!
Oh god, did you die?
Hey guys, what's up? What did I miss?
There he is. He's all good.
Hey, thanks AdventureDice.ca!
I don't know what's going on. I left to get a sandwich.
As the room fills with light, it fades one final time. And this time you guys don't recognize where you are. You're in this open field. There's a lake nearby. This small tree next to it's filled with apples. Barely a cloud in the sky, the sun shining brightly. You can hear the faint chirping of some birds nearby. This particular dream, memory, whatever it is, seems oddly more filled out, more complete than the others that you guys have seen. And underneath the tree, you see this knight in brilliant golden armor sleeping.
Is it Oudart?
Is it Vincent?
Two different viewpoints.
There are two kinds of players. It is Vincent. But he doesn't look like the Vincent that you all were fighting. He looks younger.
It's Hero Vincent.
He rouses from his slumber and stands up, looks over in your direction and says, "Hello there! It's not often that I have guests come through here. Please, come! And it looks like he is actually talking to you guys.
Well, that's new.
You're able to see us?
Of course, why couldn't I? You're right there.
I'm
Man.
afraid that we're about to bring you quite a bit of bad news, my friend.
What is that?
In our world, you're evil and trying to destroy it, and also your son.
Okay, hold on. That was a lot of information in one sentence.
I mean, it was, but, like, I don't know, we're on a time crunch.
Have you ever heard of the phrase that you can, live long enough to die a hero or live to become the villain?
I'm afraid that was... I was after my time. You don't have to worry, though. I'm aware.
Oh, are you like a full separate Saki from, like, the Vincent that we're interacting with?
Not exactly. How best to describe this? I am the Vincent of before. The one who Oudart remembers.
The one who
your
shines
memory.
through when you remember.
Yes, he was always rather fond of this particular memory. It was, if I recall, just before a great battle. personally remember what it is. This is before that, and I am merely a construct that he has made to protect him. Would you like to see him?
Of course, yeah.
Over here, then. And he motions you all to come closer to the tree.
We do.
I need to make sure. I don't know.
Actually, no. I punch good Vincent in the face and then I pants him.
Y'all might not trust me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've built a reputation.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
that's
don't,
fair.
but Saith is going to approach with caution.
Okay.
Yeah, Wintera's sort of staying a little bit back, but does approach. She's sort of like readying herself in case she needs to do anything about the situation.
So you guys come over closer, and he like places his hand on the trunk of the tree and swipes his hand over, and you see the bark almost seems to like fade away, and inside you see Oudart sleeping.
Huh. Slide to unlock.
Arlo.
There are always moments where I'm like, do I yes and that? And then I realize the severity of how stupid what you said is, and I realize I can't.
Arlo. Arlo, what does that even mean?
I don't know. I just said it. You know, I just say things.
Yeah, I know you just say things.
If you could say anything that could potentially wake him up, it would be ideal. I've had no such luck.
Whoa, Safe, put your clothes back on.
He like rustles a little bit but doesn't wake up.
Wintera sort of nudges Raiann. It's like, you probably have the best chance of any of us.
Probably. And she will walk over and like reach out to him, but her hand stops where the trunk is, effectively. Or where it would be. I don't know if you can hear me right now. I assume you can. And we are all waiting to bring you back. I'm sorry for trapping you. I was afraid of what might happen if Vincent ever got out. It seems as though my fears might have been justified, but that doesn't mean it was fair to you. We want to help you now. Properly, please. If you can hear us, you need to fight against him. You're strong enough to do this. I know you are.
We're all here for you, Oudart.
Moving. You all turn towards the voice and see the Vincent that you have been fighting.
Oh no, fuckboy Vincent.
Is that the only insult that you have for people you don't like?
Nah, it's just the only insult I have for fuckboys. It's very astute.
Well, I suppose I should thank you, as it were. You've helped me finally find him. Now, I can finally get him to let me do my work in peace. But first, you all need to leave.
Huh. You know what's interesting? You're a psyche within his mind, yeah? It's currently how you exist.
We'll go with that, sure.
I think we have ourselves a rare opportunity to, how'd you put it? Kill you without hurting our friend?
I'd love to see you try.
Well, here goes. Here.
And we are back in initiative.
Are we sustaining initiative or rolling initiative?
No, we're back to plain old, regular, wholesome initiative. And back up at the top, Tara.
Fuck. So we are currently on a grassy area under a tree in front of sleeping Oudart, fighting. There's good Vincent at the tree and evil Vincent, or just evil Vincent?
Evil Vincent is a little bit away from you guys. Good Vincent is at the tree, and he has drawn his sword.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with, how many of them do I get? Where's Jockford's stat block?
Oh my god.
There it is. Okay, so yeah, it'd be 4 of them. Yeah, so I guess I will go ahead and do an upcasted Conjure Animals.
Okay.
For 4 Jockbirds. And I will send the Jockbirds at him.
Alright, as you summon these Jockbirds, it feels a little different than how it normally does when you cast spells. Normally you feel the presence of the Feywild that you draw these creatures from. You don't feel that this time. And when the Jockbirds come out, they really are just like strong-bodied athletes in Void Ball uniforms with a bird head.
Nice.
But they do, of course, only say, Jockbird!
Nice. Okay, that attack, they are going to do... The first 2 are a dirty 20 to hit on their first attack.
Miss.
Okay. The second 2 on their first attack is 24.
Hit.
Okay. They deal 14 damage. Do I need to split that off for you?
No.
Okay. And then the second attack from both Jockbird sets. So 25.
Hits.
Then the second ones are... And so another 24. So on the second attack, both groups hit... Oh, wait, I didn't double that. 28, sorry. So the first time it was 28 damage, not 14.
Okay.
Because they're 2 and 2.
Alright.
The second group is 72 damage.
72 damage?
Yeah, because all 4 of them hit. So the first 2 and then the second 2. So each one deals 18 damage.
Holy
Jesus fuck. Holy
That's
shit.
absurd.
Yeah, they're upcast summoned, so their average damage is 18 each. So both groups did 18 times 2, and then both groups hit, so 36 times 2.
God damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why the first time it was 28.
Alright, so, yeah, that'd be... Okay, cool, so that's 100 damage total?
Yeah.
Things I would not want to be caught dead near.
A Jockbird. An angry Jockbird. And that's her action. Yeah, that's everything I can do.
Okay, then. Legendary action. I need everyone to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm glad I do this with advantage.
That's 25.
22.
Bar's got 10 and Six has got 12.
Neat.
Wow, Hobgoblin got a 20. Nat 20.
Wow, alright.
22 on the save.
Cool, okay. So, Runeterra, Hobgoblin, and Arlo all pass. Everyone else failed. Vincent reaches out his hand, and this spectral darkness reaches out towards each of you. The 3 who passed managed to avoid it, but for everyone else, it reaches into your eyes and almost burrows its way in there, and you are left blinded. That is now going to be Arlo's turn.
Nearly holding the sword.
Yeah.
I'm getting that sword. It's back off. Has anyone done anything that would give me advantage or anything?
Yes, you have advantage to attack.
Fuck yeah.
My wolf spirit is still out.
Then let's make an attack roll. That's gonna be a 29 to hit.
Hits.
And go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
You got it.
Dealing damage. It's gonna be 20 damage.
Okay. And
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Can I do that thing where I make him be a dragon?
Designate him as a dragon?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, hold on. I need to roll more damage.
I'm pretty sure that's a bonus action or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just say you did that ahead of time.
That's another 19 damage onto that 20.
Cool. And he got a 22 for the strength save.
That means I'll have to do it again.
Happens.
Another attack. That's a 25 to hit.
Hits.
Another strength save, please. I feel like he's like stabbing him and just trying to wrestle the sword away. Like, give me the sword. You don't get to have it.
Not with that weak shit, you don't.
That is going to be a math. 13.
That does not do it.
He's going to
He's
use
disarmed.
Nope, legendary resistance.
Well, I mean, it's good to use those, right? Like, we can do worse things later if he uses them up.
I want the sword. I don't want to use up the resistance. I want the sword. That's 27 damage.
Okay.
And my last go for this turn, I'm getting that sword. You're just prolonging the inevitable. That's a 22 to hit.
Hits.
And another strength save, please.
23.
That passes. That's 30 damage. And that's my turn.
Cool. Now it's his turn. Alright, so... Let me make sure that is what I think it is. Oh, no, it is not what I think it is. Okay. So first thing he's going to do is he's going to bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon. And you see this giant sword get summoned behind him. It basically looks like the same one that he has. And so he is going to make some attacks at Arlo, because he really doesn't like you.
I'm comfortable with that.
Does he have to move to get... Oh no, because Arlo ran up to him.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, not unless Arlo all of a sudden has, like, fucking bugbear reach. So with the spiritual weapon, that is going to be 29 to hit.
Jesus!
He was doing the same thing. Fuck you mean? Get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
hits.
I'm used to it from Arlo. It's like you're used to hearing a number from one person, you hear it from someone else, you're like, oh, no.
Yeah, it's like we're in the end game.
I mean, I know we are, but still, it's like, ah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool. God damn. Okay, that is going to be 17 force damage. And then with his main action, he's going to make some greatsword attacks.
I take that on the chin like a champion.
Yeah, you do, because he just rolled a 34.
Oh yeah, did I mention the rolls he did last time were dog shit? This is when he actually rolls like normally.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah, it is.
At least he's engaged their fighter.
Oh, yeah, he hates the fighter.
Good. The fighter hates him back.
You know what? That's a lot of stuff. We'll just take the average damage on that. So that is going to be 22 slashing damage and 27 necrotic damage.
Yeah, it's a real good thing he missed Arlo both times last time. He hits very hard.
By the way, I just remembered something. Where's Granifor in our initiative order?
Yeah, where is Granivore?
He's at the bottom of it.
Oh, okay.
He's also not here anymore.
Yeah.
Granifor's not here anymore?
I haven't gone at all either, so.
Yeah, because technically we went out of the initiative like right when Saith would have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gone at all.
I was thinking, wait, where's Granifor? Technically he was with us.
Yeah, no, he rolled real bad. Alright, so second attack.
Don't worry about that same logic. There's also other less people involved, so you will get to go very soon.
That is going to be 23.
Shield. My last one.
Yep, you managed to block that one. And with that, Saith, now is your turn.
Hey, look at us. All right, so Varus is a companion, correct?
Yes, he acts on your initiative.
But I can also, if I want to, see through his eyes.
I mean, sure.
It's like, like when Modi was a thing, I used to be able to send him down hallways and we had a...
I mean, that was a specific ability that he had, but it's cool in this case. I'm more just curious why.
I've used my ravens for the same thing. I've used my ravens as my eyes before. He is my ravens.
I have no reason not to trust you on this.
So I'm gonna have Varus right in front of me, and I'll take disadvantage to take a shot at
Vincent
At
for
Vincent,
a
yeah.
called shot.
Yeah. No, not a called shot. Just I assume you're gonna want me to have disadvantage because I'm blind.
Right,
But you would have an advantage because of my wolf, so it's even.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hand of the wolf guides you. Like, you're just pointing your crossbow randomly, and the wolf just, like, takes its paw
No,
and, like,
I mean
moves sideways.
Varus is both my eyes, and so I have him standing in front of me basically, and I have my hands on his
Are you
shoulders.
doing a Furiosa? You know, Mad Max Fury Road, when he sits down and, like, lets her balance the rifle on his shoulder. Have you not seen the movie?
Yeah, he's my balance right now. He's guiding my hand. So I can see through his eyes, but he's also, I assuming, having his hands to help me do what I need to do. So yeah, I'll take a shot here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, she doesn't hit. That's an 8.
Yeah, no, that super won't hit.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take my little bonus shot here.
Yep.
That also doesn't hit.
Man, your blood dice have used up all their juice.
Yeah.
They're betraying you in the 11th hour.
Okay, so... No, the only other thing I can think is Varus will, go and give Arlo some aid.
Alright.
Because he's got Bright Blight right now.
Yeah, he can give him the business.
Yeah. Bright Blight's a plus 10.
Plus 10?
Plus 10, that's not what I mean.
No.
That's
Those
not
don't
what
exist
I
in this
mean.
game.
Jesus.
Yeah, I have a plus 20 gun.
I meant to say D10. God.
And just confirming, it's literally Vincent and then us three, or?
Well, Raiann and Bookworm are also there along with other Vincent.
Okay.
Okay.
So my hobgoblin's not there anymore?
I think your hobgoblin will still be there. He was a summon.
All right, much better. He does a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will miss.
Oh god.
This is the same person you guys fought last time!
I know!
It was the same episode!
I'm allowed to still be like, oh no!
And I get an extra attack with my packed weapon. I don't know if that counts for him.
I'll allow it.
Okay. That time he rolled a 23.
That will hit.
Okay, perfect. So he did 5 damage with the Bright Blight, and then I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
I think he might have this. He got a dirty 10.
Oh.
No.
Oh, wait, that's bad. My mistake.
Okay. So he gets an extra 3 necrotic.
Neat.
And then from him, Puddin is going to leech out of Sailor.
Was Varus in Sailor Oobleck form?
You know what? Why the hell not? Varus was in Sailor Oobleck form.
It's so breathable.
Yeah. So Puddin's gonna drain off of him and splurge over to Vincent's feet and try to lock him down.
I hated everything about that sentence.
I'm gonna splurge, baby. Oh shit, I'm
I'm
gonna
just
splurge.
imagining you being with Rick and he being like, "You want me to teach you how to make Puddin splurge?" Splurge. Alright, yeah, roll that. Just to clarify, are you saying that as like around his ankles as like flavor, or do you want this to be like a grapple?
I mean, we could say, I imagine it would be like standing in a puddle of glue. Or really sticky jello.
But like, mechanically speaking, are you looking to do damage or are you looking to like keep him there?
So, it would be a grapple. What are his shoes?
Sorry, I know that was a legitimate question.
I know, I mean,
But
I'm
God,
sorry.
is it silly?
What are his shoes
What are
made
his
of?
shoes? No, I know what you meant.
What are those?
So stupid.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Vincent, back at it again!
Okay, I mean they're made of metal.
Okay, so I imagine it's probably about half an inch thick.
Sure.
So if he's in contact with Puddin, even if it's not an attack, but because he's not acclimated to Puddin,
Mm-hmm.
touching him for an extended period of time is considered a corrosive touch. So after one turn of him standing in Puddin, if he can't shake Puddin off, then it becomes like Puddin comes in contact with his skin as acid, pretty much. It's like it's corrosive form.
Oh, cool. You have it pulled up
Yeah.
already. Awesome. That saved me the time of going
It's
to it myself.
corrosive form.
Okay, see, a creature that touches the pudding or hits of the main attack within 5 feet of it takes acid damage. A non-magical weapon made of metal.
It can eat through 1 inch of metal in a turn.
I can't imagine most armor is gonna be more than an inch thick.
That would be truly wild.
I don't think you'd be able to move if your armor was more than an inch thick.
No,
Right.
it would be like this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that all makes sense to me. So it sounds like what you are wanting then is to do a grapple to try and
Mhm.
keep him there, and then just let corrosive form kind of just do its thing, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so then you're going to need to roll an athletics check using Puddin's skills, and then I will roll opposed.
Okay, Puddin, you can do this, baby. Mwah. Puddin rolled a 19.
Vincent rolled a 16.
Ooh.
Ooh, he's standing in a puddle of pudding. Standing in a puddle of pudding.
Yeah, Varus, like, lurches forward, stabs at Vincent with the weapon. He dodges it, but then he goes in for a second strike, gets that one off, and as the blade pierces through Vincent's armor, Puddin just decongeals off of Varus and, like, almost tracks from the weapon down Vincent's armor and just, like, sticks into the ground. You almost see, like, Puddin's pseudopods, like, almost turn, like, spiked and just dig into the ground like, no, you ain't going nowhere, motherfucker.
It's like standing in solid tar.
Pretty much. All right, is that going to be it for you?
Yes.
Okay, that is now going to be the NPCs.
I mean, unless you think Barden can do anything blind. Barden's also blind.
He can swing a sword.
He can swing a sword, you're right.
It's with, well, I guess it would be flat because the disadvantage cancels out the advantage.
All right,
Actually, if you would like, Bookworm has lesser restoration, so she can remove the blindness from one person. The people who are currently blind are you, Barden, and Raiann.
give it to... Well,
I
probably
feel like Raiann can do like so much damage.
Yeah, probably give it to Raiann. She's
Okay.
the most logical of the three of us.
Okay, then she will give it to
And-
Raiann.
Give it to Saith last, because Saith has a pair of eyes.
Okay.
Technically. And in the meantime, I don't know, she just kind of puts her hand on his back and gives him a good old push to where he needs to be. And he's a good old trained soldier. I imagine that he waits for a minute before he swings his sword so he knows who he's swinging at.
I swear to God, I just imagine this like a kid swinging at a pinata.
Oh my god.
That's essentially what's happening.
It is.
Barton just runs up like, I'm gonna get all the candy.
All right, Barden, much better. Swing, buddy. Does he add anything to his attack? Plus
+5.
5. Okay.
The +3 is damage.
Okay, so he got a dirty 20.
He missed.
That's okay, Barden. He gets a second attack.
Okay, roll it again.
No, he didn't. That's okay.
It's okay. He was blind. The odds were against him.
He was blind. You know, that's okay. That's okay, honey.
Did I miss him?
That's all right, honey.
Damn it! Okay, so you wanted to have Frumple do something?
Yeah, Frumple's gonna try that devastating bolt again.
Yep.
Yep. Frumple pulls forward an even worse looking egg. And, like, lights it on fire.
I'm sorry, what?
Lights it on fire and chucks it, and it explodes in a fireball. Now, I need you to understand that this particular thing has something called Army Arcana. When the Hobgoblin casts a spell that causes damage or that forces other creatures to make a saving throw, it can choose itself and any number of allies to be immune to the damage caused by this spell and to succeed on the required saving throw. So anyone up there is fine from this fireball except for Vincent. Who needs to make a dex save?
Oh my. Good
Shit's
boy.
on fire, yo.
Hey, can I ask you a quick question just out of morbid curiosity?
Sure.
What's the CR on this fucker?
4.
That's absurd.
Yeah, it's actually under the CR threshold. Like, it's like you can summon up to CR 6 or lower. It's just a fey creature.
That's incorrect. That's
Oh
not
my
what his CR.
God.
That cannot be what his.
It
This
is.
so stupid.
It's CR 4.
I mean, he's not. I believe you. That's what it says, but no, he's not.
God damn.
This is so stupid.
There are higher CR hobgoblin creatures that aren't the hobgoblin devastator, but
We look at the page and it turns out like part of it is like stuck down and we like lift it up and it's actually 24.
I believe it. I mean, you need to realize what you said is the average damage on that like bolt thing of his is very close to the average on Vincent's great sword damage without the extra like necrotic.
oof.
Just the slashing is almost the same. So no, that's ridiculous. But he did roll a 15 for his dex save.
Now, the great question is, what is his
His
spell
DC.
save? Because that actually is not listed, so let me figure that out. Hold on.
That would be important.
Figure out its spell save DC.
What did you say? What did you say he gets?
I said he got a 15.
Okay, he'll take half damage from the fireball.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I suppose for whatever this sad excuse of a CR4 thing is, it would make sense that he'd have a lower spell save. You know, to balance out everything else.
The half damage is 14.
Neat. Is that it for our boy and his nasty exploding eggs?
Yeah, and also even in the book, it's CR4.
I don't believe it.
I mean, I'm looking at it.
I believe what you are seeing. I don't believe that is correct. I don't agree with it.
Yeah, so that's him.
Okay.
I'm assuming he says something kind of concerning with the egg, but
Here's egg on your face.
Did you like that? What did you find it funny? Was it a good quip?
great job. Good job.
I am glad you are pleased by this. Your joy brings me even more boundless, endless joy than you could possibly imagine.
When Tara
Praise your existence.
When Tara smiles, but it's a grimace, and she looks like side-eye at Bookworm, is just like, never again.
Now Raiann is going to go ahead and go. She gets 3 attacks.
Raiann, go for his dick. It's his weak point.
It's everyone with a phallus's weak point.
Ha, you almost said dick.
I didn't. That was truly me that almost slipped that up. Alright,
That was in character voice counts.
I know, but like mentally it was me. Alright, so Raiann goes up and unleashes a flurry of blows. Only one of them like really manages to get through, and I am going to now make Vincent do a little something real quick. A nat 20, so it doesn't matter.
Well, since I tried this before and now I know how it works, what if instead he rolled a 16?
He rolled a 16?
Yeah, what if instead it was just a 16?
If it was just a 16... Raiann, like, goes in for one strike, misses with the other one, but then, like, as she misses that third one, like, just a straight punch, she has, like, this smirk, and she just drops her arm, smacking Vincent in the arm, causing him to drop his weapon.
Ha!
Disarmed.
I told you we're getting that sword.
And using her, free object interaction, she will pick it up.
Yeah!
You're right. The strong do get what they want. And with that, that is now going to bring it back up to Wintera.
Oh, did the others not go?
Or others.
What others?
The rest of the outcasts?
No, they're not here.
Oh, the rest of the outcasts aren't here.
No.
Okay.
Just
Great.
one booked worm.
Just one booked worm. So who's around Vincent right now? It's Arlo, Raiann.
I think it's basically everyone except for Bookworm, Saith, and
Me?
yeah.
Okay. Well, You know what?
Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized other Vincent didn't go.
Other Vincent did not go.
Good, Vincent.
Good, that gives me a second.
Yes, so he will run up and he will make some attacks. That's a nat 20.
Damn.
Nice.
Other Vincent said, fuck you,
the
evil
true
Vincent.
The true Vincent, yeah, kill that imposter, true Vincent.
And then the other one... yeah, he'll hit with both attacks. God, this is gonna hurt. So, let's see.
Kick fake Vincent's ass, true Vincent.
So as you guys are going through, like, as you guys do all this stuff, you see that the Vincent memory that was guarding Oudart, like, runs up, and now that he is no longer with his weapon, good Vincent's blade begins to shine with a holy aura, and he skewers clean through Vincent. Now you are going to stay there and wait until we wake our son and give him back what is rightfully his. Seems while you were lost in the darkness, you forgot that. And he will walk back on over towards Oudart. He'll motion for you all to come back over. And he says, I believe it may take all of you to awaken him. He has hidden himself away very deeply. He is scared. Cannot really say I blame him, though. It's the nature of the curse he is bound to. It's actually quite a simple thing. It's not really that he is unaging, so much as it is that he is trapped in time. Both he and him, and he motions over towards the other Vincent, both received the same curse. They were exactly as they were when they first arrived in the Shadowfell. For Oudart, that meant that he was consumed by fear, but was always left in a childlike state. That fear was always a part of him, but afterwards, it seems as though he was able to move past it a little bit. He always feels it, but his youthful innocence counteracts it a bit. My other self was not quite as lucky. He was filled with a great rage. That is all he ever knew from that day forward. That's why he acted the way he did. And even now, both are still trapped the way they were on that same day. There's a lot to ask to have them break through that on their own. But if anyone's willing to travel into the dreams of such a nefarious evildoer, all to save him, I imagine you all might have the strength to do just that. Reach out to him one more time. I believe he will hear all of you. And he steps to the side.
I saw your fantasy versions of me.
His eyes shoot up and, what?
I feel like we have to talk about that last one. The hot, naked, blonde version of me. Why, first of all, blonde? Come on. I'm raven-haired. Second of all...
Don't kink shame him.
You little bastard. You scared the shit out of me. And And third of all, I owe you something, so come out of that bark.
Oudart, why would you cover me in tattoos of Bookworm? Why? Why would you do that to me? But also, we miss you. Please wake up.
You dork. You have a family waiting here for you, you know.
Well, Oudart, throughout the time that we've spent together at Damned, I found you a lot of things, sometimes annoying, sometimes incredibly funny. But there is one thing that I can tell you with absolute certainty. If you don't wake up, I am going to show everyone all the magazines you have hidden underneath your bed.
And you won't be able fictions.
And the fanfiction.
And the drawings.
And the drawings. You won't be able to stop me, Oudart. I'm going to do it.
We can give the
I'm doing
fanfictions
it.
to, what's that intern's name? Artemis? She can publish them and whatever that thing is she talks about all the time. I don't really listen to her.
Publish them and have your name associated with them forever.
Safe is gonna turn to Raiann and kind of gesture her too.
I'm gonna get to her, don't you worry. Bookworm goes up next and says, I know we never really spent a lot of time together, but in a strange way, I always kind of saw you as like a little brother. We're always a bit of a troublemaker, but it was oddly endearing. And I found out recently that you're a writer. I really want to read your story one day. You have to come back so you can write it first. And then Raiann will step up and say, I know that you have had a difficult life. No one can be expected to endure the things that you have and still greet every day with a smile. But you always did. You were robbed the childhood that you so rightfully deserved. Even being a child for eternity still feels as though you never got what you truly needed, what you deserved. So please come back, so I can give you that childhood. I want you to have that. You've been through enough. Please, come back to us.
She would be the best mom, and I would be the best aunt, and Arlo would be the best uncle.
I don't know about that.
Hey,
Let's be honest with ourselves.
I'd be a kick-ass uncle.
He definitely would. He would give you whiskey behind her back. And
What?
I mean, what I meant to say was, we wouldn't be judgmental if you were to want to try things.
Now, hold on one moment there, Safe.
And we would, be the perfect people to come to if things were to go wrong, because we've already seen your darkest secrets.
No,
because
you stop this. You
how
are
much
being
darker can you go?
a negative example on this. I will not stand for this. I know I promised my childhood, but for crying out loud. And amidst all of this, you start to hear. You all turn back towards the tree. And you see Oudart's eyes beginning to open.
Hey, you weird floating kid.
Hey. Sorry about the dream stuff.
Oh, shut the hell up. I don't really care. I'm just glad to see you.
Raiann then turns back over to Bookworm, and Bookworm gives a quick nod. And she ends the dream spell. And that is where we shall pause our tale for now. Hello everyone, this is your sometimes benevolent, often malevolent Dungeon Master, Jordan Hoshi Roman, thanking you all for listening to the beginning of our finale. If you have enjoyed this, then please stick around a little longer. We have some more bloopers at the end. And of course, consider joining our Patreon, where you can get even more great content, such as our after show, Peek Behind the Screen, where we talk a little bit more about the episode as it just happened, our monthly Tales of series, which is a series of short stories about characters that are not our primary trio. But sometimes they are, it just depends. As well as the option to get shoutouts at the end of each episode, like this one right now. I would like to thank Queen Rogue, S. Sealark, and Paul of Bard Rock Cafe fame. If you want to find out more about us, you can head on over to our website over at agentsofdamned.com, where we have cast bios, transcriptions of our episodes, as well as a link to our merch store, which you can also find at tpublic.com/user/AOD. Of course, we also have social medias. Facebook is AOD, Instagram and TikTok are Agents of Damned, and Hive and Twitter are Agents of D. You can also find our personal handles, myself at Pokechap, Christina at Greekachu, Katie at Missy Mystery, MYSSY Mystery, and Drew at Liger Cero, Liger CER and the number 0. Of course, don't forget that we also have a Discord server. You can find a link to that in our link tree, which is, of course, in the episode description. You can also find us on Twitch every Saturday at twitch.tv/AODcast, where currently you can find me playing Danganronpa 1. Rest assured, I'll probably end up playing them all because I'm a sadist who apparently likes this game. Of course, don't forget to review the show, share it with a friend, and all that other stuff that helps us grow so we can give you more amazing content. And until next time, bye.
This sucks. What is wrong, Betty? I'm trying to figure out a new dessert option for the menu. Apparently people don't like dark chocolate anchovy grilled parfait. It is interesting issue. Have you considered searching outside of ourselves? Perhaps might I recommend Just Cheesecakes by Tina Rose. Who that? Who that? Why, Just Cheesecake by Tina Rose is local bakery that specializes in cheesecake found in southern Charlotte, North Carolina. As the name implies, they make cheesecake. Is that all? I mean, hell, I can do that. Oh, Betty, you misunderstand. They make so many. They have regular cheesecake, they have cupcake cheesecake. They have so many amazing options for you to choose from. Interesting. Where can I find them? You can find them on facebook.com at Just Cheesecakes by Tina Rose. There they have all sorts of pictures of all of the different cheesecake that they make. And when you're ready to order, you can contact them there. Sounds good. I guess I'll give that a shot. Remember, Betty, it's Just Cheesecakes by Tina Rose.
Yeah, can somebody remind him that while we are here, you know, like, it's not just like milk and honey on the outside world. Like, what he's doing here.
He knows.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
He's the villain.
Yeah, I know.
Sympathetic reason that definitely doesn't justify his cause. I know what I'm doing with this. You don't
It's
get
not
that shit.
sympathetic of a reason.
To want your own body? To want to not be imprisoned?
I mean, there's like one in your own body, one not be in prison, and there's like a level of like measured response.
That's
like,
why
I'll
it's...
destroy the whole world to do it. And you're like, you've really lost me.
Yeah, again, like, that's where it goes way too far. The other thing that I said. It has nothing to do with his reason. That's his means, which I said go beyond the means.
Okay.
Go beyond what you mean.
This is one of those times where I'm like kind of regretting that I rolled high. I'm just like, God damn it.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I hate being the first to go. And I usually am the first to go.
Do you quit Death Stranger?
Wow.
We're recording in person, and I noticed I had a Sharpie on my desk, and I unclicked it. I slowly reached over and poked Jordan with it, put a little black dot on his arm.
Why?
Think I know where my first attack is going?
Oh.
Death Wish. Death Wish Drew. That's what we call him.
Death Wish Drew. Okay.
I can't see my forehead.
I am incapable of wiping my own ass of my own free will.
I have to rub it up against the wall.
Like what kind of paws? Like dog paws or cat paws?
Why are
or
you like
rabbit
this?
paws?
I mean, bug's paws, but
The little jumping spider paws.
No,
Yes, they're so cute.
they are not. They are gross and awful.
That is
there's
incorrect.
there's just a barf in the middle of the silence.
Marv.
Barf.
I know, and Spectre goes makes her little horse bird sound. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not
Do it.
Christina. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Do No one move on until she does it.
Horse bird sound.
Oh my
Do
God.
a horse
It's
bird
it's
sound.
the Pegasus sound from Hercules.
All right, cool. Do it.
Like a sound, like a
No.
little, like a trill.
Yeah, kinda.
Anyway,
Between a trill and a neigh.
a tray, if you will.
A tray.
Tray.
Hey, and now your brother.
Don't name family on this.
And now your brother who lives at
Shut up. Stop making quiet lap noises.
That
I know what I said.
Stop making quiet laugh noises.
What's one size up from a D6?
D8.
Oh, I thought it was D.
a D6.
God damn it, Kate.
At the end of the turn, so we passed the end of the turn. I need you to roll another D4, or here, 4 more points of damage.
Okay.
I was gonna do a D's nuts.
Sorry, buddy.
And you have lost it.
I actually had it.
It was stolen from you.
I actually fucking had it.
That's magical. That's truly amazing.
Did you guys